Panicked lies, fake cancer claims, different coloured plates and an admission that wild mushrooms were foraged and used in a deadly dish. The trial of Erin Patterson, a Victorian woman accused of murdering members of her extended family with death cap mushrooms in a beef Wellington, has begun. These are the key revelations from the first week of the trial. Erin Patterson had previously said she bought mushrooms used in the dish at an Asian grocer months before the meal. But Erin Patterson's defence lawyers have told the court that she now admits she did forage for the mushrooms at the centre of the case. They say she lied to investigators after panicking, but never deliberately went looking for death cap mushrooms. The Crown prosecutor has told the jury that Erin Patterson prepared 5 individual beef Wellingtons with mashed potatoes and green beans. They were served on individual plates. All were grey except for Erin Patterson's, which was orange and smaller than the others. The defence, though, argues the poisonous meal was a terrible accident and that Erin Patterson is innocent of murder. The guests at the meal in July 2023 were Don and Gail Patterson, the parents of Erin Patterson's estranged husband, Gail's sister Heather Wilkinson, and her husband, local church pastor Ian Wilkinson. Ian Wilkinson is the only guest who survived. All the guests became gravely ill and were quick to go to hospital, but the prosecution says Erin Patterson was extremely reluctant to receive treatment and checked herself out of hospital at one point. Simon Patterson, Erin's estranged husband, was invited to the lunch to discuss a serious matter about her health. Text messages read to the court show he declined because he felt uncomfortable and that Erin Patterson was disappointed, saying the work was exhausting and that she'd spent a small fortune to make the meal special. He was the first witness in the trial and described Erin as very intelligent, witty and funny, but their relationship went up and down and they had disagreements about child support and property. Erin Patterson had inherited $2 million from her grandmother in 2006, which was used to purchase properties and facilitate loans to Simon's siblings. At the lunch, Erin Patterson revealed the serious matter to her guests at her home in Leongatha in regional Victoria. She told them she had cancer and they prayed for her. But the defence and prosecution agree that cancer diagnosis claim was false. The trial is scheduled to take 6 weeks in total.